what does leaving the cloud mean to you?
Well, I mean, first I'm taking it from the David Hennemeyer Hansen post,
Right.
Why We're Leaving the Cloud. So basically, and he has his own perspective on it. It's basically not relying on AWS to run everything or their services or even the Google equivalent or the Microsoft equivalent. They all have their cloud services. So I
Right.
think it means using less services. I mean, to a lot of people, the cloud means the internet. Leaving the cloud, right? So
Nice, Seb.
so I think before he wrote this, leaving the cloud, I think a lot of people equated the cloud with the internet. And it's not that they're leaving the internet. It's that
Right.
they're just choosing not to go with a um, single provider cloud, I guess you'd call it, because Amazon has their cloud of infrastructure. They're leaving that one domain of cloud because you can, and this is what they're doing and planning to do, is get a co-hosting arrangement, well, co-location hosting. So you just find a place that says, hey, someone's opened a business and says, hey, we have server racks and we connected up to high-speed internet and we have security. So there you go.
Rent a server.
Exactly. Or here's a rack, you buy the server, you ship it to us, we stick it in, and
Rent
you're
some
renting
space.
space.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's kind of like a
renting a
mobile home
renting,
park.
yeah, it's like renting a storage facility for your servers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just somewhere to keep them, and then they give you access to the internet, and then,
Yeah.
that's it. But as a consequence of that, we'll get into more depth. But in terms of leaving the cloud, it doesn't mean leave the internet, which again, the cloud, most people equated it with that, but it's more so what he's talking about, leaving basically a single company, being emboldened to a single company that's taking care of your whole infrastructure.
Right. And yeah, and so what I was kind of taking from his write up on that was the concept of kind of moving your hosting facilities more in house. Maybe not 100% in house, but more of it in house than just everything is hosted out in amorphous things. We've got some physical hardware here in house that we're putting some of our stuff on, which is not a foreign
Actually, he's not.
concept to us.
Actually, he's not. My understanding is he's not proposing doing that at all. Doing in-house from the perspective of they have to manage relationships with companies to run the servers. In other words, they're not going to be in their headquarters. The servers aren't going to be their
Right.
headquarters. They're
But the
paying 2 or 3 co-location facilities to house the servers for them.
right, but the server management and the server
They're taking that on.
utilization, all that stuff is coming in house. It's not just, hey, deploy and you take care of where all the hardware goes. I mean, it's getting closer to the metal. So while they don't actually have a server room in their headquarters with actual servers in it, they're taking on a lot more of that management of the hosting stuff in-house.
If you like this clip and want to watch another one, you can click right here. Or if you want to watch the full video, you can click here.